Hello and welcome to In Other News, a show where we give you the week's news in all things gaming.
In other news, one of the Rocket League developers has said in an interview that they will not be working on a Rocket League 2. They have, however, said that they will be working on bringing out new content for Rocket League. I think this is a good idea, personally, because they have such a big fan base, it has such a competitive scene. All of those people are not going to want to relearn the game. If they bring out a new game, they're going to have to change it, because there'd be no point in bringing out the exact same game but calling it Rocket League 2. So they might as well just do what they're doing. However, I know a lot of people are unhappy with that.
Yeah. I mean, because didn't they say, like, the main developers just like, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I wouldn't know what to do with a Rocket League 2.
Yeah.
They want to kind of do it as a game as a service rather than the second one. Which kind of makes sense, really. It's still doing really well, as you said about the competitive thing. It's still got esports around the world and stuff. So why don't add a sequel to something that's not broken, as they say? That famous saying.
As everyone says.
It's a shame, though. It'd been nice to see a Rocket League 2.
It would.
With new mechanics.
But at the same time, like, I feel like Rocket League is good enough to not need a sequel.
Yeah. True.
And they're bringing out so much new content for it. Like, they've just brought out the Jurassic World truck. I feel like that's basically as much difference as there would be if there was a Rocket League 2.
It's different rocks.
Just new cars. New map.
Yeah. So, no Rocket League 2?
Nope.
Unlucky
Never.
Guys. Well, maybe.
Deal with it.
In other news, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One give their users free monthly games with their subscriptions of PlayStation Plus and Xbox's games with Gold. Now, we thought it'd be a good idea to compare July's free games and see who has the better deal, PlayStation 4 users or Xbox One users.
PC users. PC users always win.
No. PC. Alright, this section's for the console peasants. Console scrubs. So PlayStation 4 this month has Heavy Rain.
Very good game.
And Absolver. Played Absolver?
Never heard of it.
So we've got Heavy Rain, which is kind of like a cinematic, story-driven game. That goes for about £25 in the store. And then we've got Absolver, which is kind of like a Prince of Persia styled martial arts kind of role-playing game. So you pick your style and then you kind of fight as that style, really. Not know much about it, but still, that goes again is about £25 on the store.
So that's 50 whole pounds.
Yeah, that's 50 whole pounds. Xbox One has got Assault Android Cactus, which is an arcade-style shooter. Just kind of like a child-friendly arcade shooter. That goes for about £11.30 on the store,
which is less than 50.
And we've also got Death Squared, which is kind of a look-down extreme co-op puzzler. That goes for around £11.30 on the store as well. So, in terms of just those games, PlayStation is getting a better price. You're getting a better bargain for your money. And they're very different styles. So you've got PlayStation is kind of more adult games, I'd say. You've got Heavy Rain, and then Absolver, and then you've got kind of more like arcadey styled, kid-friendly games on Xbox.
Yeah.
So it depends kind of what you're into there. Obviously, PlayStation is way above in the price range, but they also do 3 games for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. PlayStation 4, you can't play PS3 games.
It's not backwards compatible.
No, this week was Rayman 3 HD and a few other indie games that are not important because they're on the Vita. No one plays Vita anymore.
There's a Vita.
Whereas Xbox 360, you can play. And this week's 2 360 games are Virtua Fighter 5. Oh yeah, how can I forget? And Splinter Cell Conviction.
Splinter Cell.
Yep. So they've got 4 games. I think all of them together go for about £48, £49.
Ooh.
So just under. So PlayStation's still, on top of all these games, doing it in the price range. Whereas Xbox, if you add these and you want to play them all, you're getting a more variety.
Yeah.
Because Virtua Fighter 5 and Splinter Cell are very different from the arcade games on the Xbox. You've got Splinter Cell Conviction, I still think one of the greatest games ever. People hate it. Well, people don't hate it, people think it's the worst in the series. They are wrong. That's kind of like a stealth game, and then Virtua Fighter 5 is an arcade fighting game. So, what would you rather play? Heavy Rain and Absolver, or those 4?
I'd probably go for Heavy Rain and
Really?
Absolver. See, they're more AAA style titles.
Yeah.
Where it feels like Xbox is going more indie,
Yeah.
and I'd rather go for the bigger games.
Yep. So there you have it. PlayStation 4 wins July.
Good job.
Yep.
You-
it isn't even
you
Battlefield
win.
as well. Sometimes Xbox kills it. Sometimes PlayStation kills it. So this week, PlayStation 4. Yeah, you win.
Well done, PlayStation.
Well done, Sony. For the players.
You done good. You done good. In other news, for FNAF.
Quick,
I'll
he's
just-
having a stroke. I would carry on with that little bit of a skit there, but it's probably going to get offensive.
Yeah. In other news, FNAF Ultimate Custom Night has been out for a little while now, and some people are getting close to completing 50/20 mode. However, nobody as of yet has done it. There are 2 people that I'd say are in the running to be first to complete it. That is Dorco.
And Informal Gamers.
No. So Dorco has completed 48/20 mode, leaving out Foxy and Funtime Foxy, which is quite a difficult combination to leave out. Foxy, who you have to check on in Pirate Cove, and Funtime Foxy, whose show you have to attend at the hours that he specifies. They are very different. They are very difficult characters to leave out. But there is also DJ Sturf, who has completed 49/20 mode, leaving out Funtime Foxy. Now, I think both players could very easily do it. Well, not very easily, but they could do it. However, it's going to be a huge step now to be able to go from doing what they've done to adding in the characters they've got left. Like, when we played it, those characters are not easy to counter.
No.
Not at all. But I think they will do it. It'll take a while, probably, and they're going to be ecstatic when they do it. And it'll be really interesting to see what Scott has hidden behind the completion of 50/20 mode. There's probably going to be some tasty little story bits there, or it's going to be a really disappointing thing, like the briefcase from FNAF 2. Was it FNAF 2? I think it was FNAF 2. Yeah, just like, some secrets are best kept in the briefcase. Like, don't do that to us, Scott. Don't do it.
It's a hard game. It's a difficult game. And if it's not a really good secret at the end of it, then Scott can go fuck himself. I'm joking.
Yeah, Markiplier has said that he won't be completing... shit. Wait, I need to go get some tissue.
Well, hello there. This is the section of In Other News where Ryan just went to blow his nose. Oh, we've got an elephant in the room. But we all know I'm your favourite anyway. So, in other news, sandwich cream. Salad cream is still called sandwich cream. It's diabolical. And
I'm alive. So, Markiplier has confessed that he won't be completing 50/20 mode. He thinks it's too much work. He did 55 mode and said even at 5 difficulty, it's the hardest thing he's ever done in a FNAF game, which I think is ridiculous. Like, he's done everything up to this point, and that at 5 difficulty is the hardest thing he's ever done.
yeah.
Like, what the hell is going on? As Scott did say, he doesn't even know if 50-20 mode is possible, which I do think it is, but it is going to be one of the hardest things ever done.
Yep.
Ever.
I mean, I lasted 0.8 seconds.
God, yeah.
Which you will see in Monday's episode.
Oh, yeah. That was an impressive run at 50-20 mode.
0.8 seconds.
I lasted a little bit longer.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. We didn't, neither of us actually made it past 12 a.m.
Oh.
However, you will be able to watch that in tomorrow's episode. What the fuck was that?
A fly came up to me and tried to eat me.
So thank you so much for watching this episode of In Other News. Join us next week, where we'll give you another week's worth of gaming news. I've been Ryan.
I've been Mike.
And we are the Informal Gamers. Thank you.
Touchy bye. Ow! Fuck! Fucking table. Why is it so close to us? Castlevania.